the reigning American League Cy Young Award winner. Garrett Cole, just his 8th start. First half of the season was on the IL, 3-2, 5.40.
He's had 10 days rest. He talked about he had some general fatigue and he had a little stomach bug, so they skipped his start. He had a bullpen Friday and declared himself he's ready to go.
Ernie Clement steps to the plate.
Swings and drives the ball to left center field, and on the second pitch of the game, Ernie Clement picks up the Blue Jays' first hit.
Good start for the Blue Jays.
Brings up the second hitter, Joey Loperfido.
Cole spins a breaking ball in as Ernie Clement steals second base. So it's 2-1, and the Blue Jays have a runner in scoring position.
Swung on and tipped into the glove of Wells. Loperfido down on strikes.
Well, here is Vladimir Guerrero Jr., if you couldn't tell by the boos. A 16-game hit streak for the red-hot Guerrero.
That one is wrapped into center field off the bat of Guerrero. And Grisham makes the catch.
Yeah, he's been really, really dangerous. And I don't like the fact that he's kind of grabbing his trap there, Michael.
Yeah.
Like maybe he's got a little bit of a stiff neck. You kind of always watch for things, you know, to see if something's bothering someone. Yeah, I'm sure they will check him out when he comes in, and they'll maybe put a little bit of heat on it, try to loosen it up, get the trainer to stretch his neck a little bit.
Well, here's Spencer Horwitz.
Swing and a miss. That was 97. Leadoff single is wasted, and the Yankees coming to bat.
Rodriguez making his first career start against the Yankees, and he's had a little tough stretch lately, so he's looking to turn things around here today.
Gleyber Torres in the leadoff spot.
Up the middle and through for a base hit.
Swinging the bat well. He reaches for the 19th time in his last 22 games.
Here's Juan Soto. Ball 4 straight.
Trouble brewing early for Yariel Rodriguez. First to reach, and here comes Aaron Judge.
So here's Judge with 16 first-inning home runs. That ties the Yankees a record set by Babe Ruth in 1927. The 3-1. There's a strike. 3-2. That looked outside from up here.
Called strike, and that's a big break for Rodriguez. That's another borderline pitch, and now it's 3-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Got him on the slider. Aaron Judge retired in the first inning for the first time in this series.
Here's Austin Wells. That one is ripped into center field. It is a base hit in front of Varsho. Grounding third and heading home is Torres. He's held up at the last moment as the throw is cut off by Horwitz. All right, so here's Stanton, bases loaded, 1 out. Blue Jays did not score in the top of the first.
That one's popped up, foul territory. Horwitz and Kirk pursuing it, and Horwitz calls him off and makes the play.
And there's 2 away. What a big break for Toronto.
Here's Jazz Chisholm Jr., bases loaded, 2 outs.
He pokes that one, and it's caught by Luis De Los Santos. In his first major league start, he takes the hit away and ends the inning. The Yankees load him up, but leave the bases loaded. Here's Alejandro Kirk. 3-2 pitch. Hit well, left center field. Judge is going back, and it's down and bouncing over the wall. Ground rule double, and a heck of an at-bat for Alejandro Kirk.
Here's Addison Barger.
Now a runner in scoring position for the Blue Jays in a second straight inning. He lines that ball to right center field for a base hit. Kirk's getting the wave. He'll come in to score. Barger is at second. It's an RBI double for Addison Barger, and the Blue Jays score first.
Back-to-back doubles for the Blue Jays, and Toronto strikes first.
Now David Schneider with a liner to left, and that's going to get down. The Blue Jays with 3 hits in a row and runners on the corners.
This brings up Luis De Los Santos. His first career start today.
Tap right back to Cole. He goes to second one, and that's all they get. As Barger stays put at third.
So the Jays still threatening.
First and third, 2 outs. Here's Clement.
Hits the breaking ball, and it's down in left center field. Barger scores. It's a 2-hit day for Ernie Clement and a 2-0 Blue Jay lead.
Cole has now thrown 34 pitches through an inning and 2/3.
And the 3-2. Fly ball shallow left. Judge is there to put it away. But Toronto scores 2 runs on 4 hits. 2 men left.
It's the top of the order for the Yankees against Yariel Rodriguez.
Line drive. It's a base hit to right field for Torres. He's 2 for 2.
Judge batting .320 with 41 home runs.
That one is crushed to left field. It is a base hit in front of Loperfido. Another hit for Judge. Torres stops at second. There's Austin Wells, first and second, 1 out.
Bouncing ball down the third baseline. Tough play. De Los Santos makes the play to first. Was almost stumbling over as he picked it up down the line, and totally off balance delivers a strike to Guerrero.
Now second and third, 2 outs. Here's Giancarlo Stanton.
It's that one on the ground to first. Nice play. Horwitz gets up, tosses back to Yariel Rodriguez. A couple of very nice plays to put up a scoreless bottom of the third.
Cole gaining some traction here after a rocky first couple of innings.
So here's Guerrero, extended his hitting streak to 17 straight with a double right center in the third. Goes to right center again, a long run and a catch by Soto for the final out. Soto covering a lot of ground, ran it down to end the inning.
The new pitcher is the lefty, Brendan Little.
Soto's second walk of the day. Here comes Judge.
And how about this? They're intentionally walking Judge.
The Jays will intentionally walk Judge for the second straight day. Here comes Austin Wells.
Against the lefty, so he probably feels, it's just a natural no-brainer.
And there's ball 4. So John Schneider had 2 outs, nobody on. His starter on the mound. He's matters himself into bases loaded, 2 outs, and having to use his third pitcher of the inning. And it'll be Pop against Stanton with the bases loaded and 2 outs.
Pop enters with the bases loaded and having to deal with Giancarlo Stanton.
Soto on third, Judge on second, Wells on first, all Brendan Little walks. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Zach Pop comes in and strikes out Giancarlo Stanton for a second time today. Blue Jays pitching has stranded the bases loaded. 1 out in the top of the 6th inning in New York City.
Strike 3. Varsho down looking as Cole comes back from 3-0 to strike out the center fielder. Well, that is going to do it. 91 pitches after 10 days off, and Boone's going to take the ball from Garrett Cole. He allows 6 hits and 2 runs, and he trails 2-0.
Chisholm, who's 0 for 2, he'll start off the bottom of the 6th inning.
Chisholm starts it off with a single in the left field, makes a big turn. He'll stop right there. Obviously a threat to go. Leadoff single for Jazz Chisholm Jr. So here's Volpe. Line drive, base hit in the center field for Volpe. 2 straight hits for the Yankees to start off the 6th.
Ryan Yarbrough is in.
So lefty-lefty matchup as Yarbrough comes on to face Trent Grisham. 2-0 Blue Jays.
Varner goes from second. The throw to third. Not in time. Double steal. As Volpe followed him into second base.
I love that, Michael. And that's what happens when you have athletes on the field. And talk about 2 of the best base runners in all of baseball.
So now the Yankees have the tying run in scoring position. Speed on the bases. Nobody out.
And there's the run as Horwitz fields. Goes to first. Chisholm scores. Volpe moves to third. Yankees have a run. It's 2-1 Toronto.
So here is DJ LeMahieu. Jays infield is in with 1 out.
Lined into center field, coming on Varsho. He makes the catch. Tagging is Volpe. Here's the throw. Here's the play. It's a tie game. A sac fly for LeMahieu, and it's 2-2. Yenesis Cabrera comes on, and Juan Soto will lead off here in the bottom of the 7th.
Well, the Yankees tied it up at 2 in the bottom of the 6th. Let's see if they could take the lead in the bottom of the 7th.
Driven out deep to left center field. That ball is going to be off the top of the wall and into the bullpen for a home run. And the Yankees lead 3-2.
Juan Soto goes the other way, and it bounces off the top of the wall, and it gives the Yankees a 3-2 lead.
Pretty incredible, his power to the opposite field. Hits the top of the wall and just bounces over. He's walked twice today. He's hit a home run.
Home run number 28 for Juan Soto. Yankees up 3-2.
And they intentionally walk Judge again.
The Yankees will try and add to this lead here.
Yenesis Cabrera wants a new baseball. Yenesis Cabrera tossed the ball back to the Yankee dugout. Aaron Boone picked it up and tossed it back over to the Blue Jay dugout. And Tripp Gibson had some words, and umpires are coming together here, as that kind of turned into something out of nowhere.
Well, it's 3-2 Yankees, bottom of the 7th. Runner at first, that's Judge, who was intentionally walked. In there, called strike 3, a 4-seamer at the shins. Wells puts his hands on his hips in disbelief with Tripp Gibson.
Here comes the manager, Aaron Boone. And he's going to have a word with Tripp Gibson.
Tripp Gibson, we're looking at the replay. He ejected somebody, and I believe it was Aaron Boone. Yeah, it was Boone. He handed the lineup card off to Brad Ausmus. The pitch to Stanton's a strike, and another low call on a curveball. That one's at the shins.
Now there's more barking from the Yankee dugout. And Tripp Gibson is standing there staring in. There's James Rowson, the hitting coach.
Yeah, and there
He
goes
gets
another.
thrown out.
2 pitches and 2 ejections. 3-2 Yankees, top of the 8th, trying to win the rubber game here.
High fly ball into left center field. Grisham cut. No, they dropped the ball. He and Judge ran into each other, and Grisham does not hold on.
That'll be an error on Trent Grisham and a big gift to the Blue Jays.
And hopefully it doesn't come back to haunt him.
2 straight batters walk. Bases are now loaded.
here comes Brad Osmus. So that would be it for Canely.
Yankees trying to hold off the Blue Jays here and hold on to this 1-run lead. Holmes coming in.
Bases loaded with just one away. Clay Holmes getting set here for Alejandro Kirk. And Kirk just got underneath one. Gives it a ride to left field. Tracking back. And making the grab is Judge. Loperfido tags and scores. And we are all even now at 3-3.
Almost an hour and 40-minute rain delay, but we will resume here in the bottom of the 8th inning, and Ryan Burr is warming up to face Grisham in the bottom of the 8th of a 3-3 game. And the pitch. Ground ball, right side, through for a base hit. So the go-ahead runs on base for the Yankees.
And the new pitcher is our old friend Chad Green, who has been quite spectacular for Toronto.
And he's about to begin a battle here with Juan Soto, who homered his last time up.
Drilled down the right field line. It is a fair ball up against the wall. Baroa plays it quickly, fires it in. The throw to second. Not in time. It's a double for Soto. Moving to third is Grisham.
Yeah, I hope he didn't hurt himself when he slid, Michael, because he went in hard into the bag. It's holding his hand and a little bit worried. He's had some hand problems.
And Yankee Universe holds its collective breath right now. While what's left of the crowd cheering as Soto will stay in the game. And of course, Aaron Judge intentionally walked for the 3rd time tonight to load the bases.
So the bases are loaded for Austin Wells.
Swing and a pop-up, back up second. Baroa's racing in from right field to call everyone off and make the catch.
We go to the 10th inning, a 3-3 game between the Yankees and the Jays. Volpe is the ghost runner at second. Trent Grisham leads it off in the bottom of the 10th, a 3-3 tie.
And there's a bunt toward Francis. Going to take the out at first. A nice scoop there by De Los Santos as the winning run is moved to third. All right, so here's LeMahieu with a chance to win it. Runner at third base, 1 man out, bottom of the 10th. He struggled. He's under 200. There's a chance to go home a hero on this Sunday. And he does. Ball game over. Yankees win 4-3. DJ LeMahieu walks it off with a single, and the Yankees take the series 2-1. Slow